What up YouTube? This is vlog number 2. So today I am going to do something a little bit different. I had someone ask me for things to expect as a first-time competitor. So I'm just going to share what I've kind of learned along the way. I've competed in 5 competitions, so I've learned a few things. I'm by no means a pro, but I can share some little tidbits of what to expect in the preparation and the day of and kind of like afterwards as well. More specifically a bikini competitor, because that's the division that I usually compete in. First thing is registration from the very beginning. Most times you have to register for a show. You also have to register to be part of the organization, which is an extra fee of maybe like $50, and then it lasts you the whole year. So make sure you have that. Also watch out for late fees, because I don't know if it's between 4 to 6 weeks of the federation that I compete in. It's a $500 late fee, so you definitely don't want to do that, and then yeah, just avoid that at all costs. Tan. The spray tan. Yes, it's ridiculously dark. Why? The lights on stage are so bright, and it will help bring out your muscle tone. Don't worry, everyone does it. You all look like Oompa Loompas. So basically you get a first coat the night before, usually before or after the athletes meeting. And then you get another coat the next morning super early. I think they start tanning at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So usually each competition has a host spray tanner. So yeah, usually we'll say that on the website. I definitely recommend going with them. A lot of people will try to do it on their own. I've done it on my own before and it's turned out great, and then I did it on my own another time and it was horrible. Like, the tan was fine, but we ran out of solution halfway through, and you don't want that added stress. It's honestly so worth it to pay for the girls that do it. They're amazing. They do a good job. You're going to look the same color as everyone on the stage. You don't want to be that one person on stage that's too dark or too light. It just sticks out, and it will lose marks. So your tan, everything from your hair, your makeup, your tan, the color of your suit, your posing, that counts for all just as much as like your hard work and your body. So I mean, it's the complete package. So on the topic of hair and makeup, I have gotten feedback before where they've said my hair was too messy. So make sure you're really polished. Another thing, eyelashes. I definitely recommend wearing false eyelashes on stage. Like, I'm not a huge fan of false eyelashes, but I wear them for the show. It makes your eyes pop, but make sure they're not too heavy. Like, obviously nothing with feathers or anything that's going to make you look tired or like your eyes are closed. So just watch out for that as well. Posing. Very important. You should start, when you start prepping for a show, you should start posing, even if it's just in your workout clothes at the end of every training session, and then at least when you get to 6 weeks out, you should start posing in your bikini or sports bra, just so you can see the changes in your body. Practice different ways, some that you may think look weird, but you never know what's going to flatter your body. So work with different things. It definitely helps to work with someone else for this. So yeah, I've worked with girls with posing before too, so if you live in Vancouver, I love the posing aspect of it. It's one of my favorite parts of the sport. So yeah, I can definitely help you with that. Also, make sure you, again, read the regulations on posing, because I know in the federation that I compete in, they just changed it. So you have to constantly be looking online for updates, follow them on their Facebook page when things are going to change. So, for example, in my federation you have to have your hand on your hip, I'm pretty sure on your right hip, for front and back pose, which is completely new. So, I mean, you don't want to be that one person on stage not doing it right, and they will call you out. Nope, my alarm's going off, telling me to go to the gym. I'm going to after this video. I set my alarm for like a half an hour after I eat, so it gives me, I like to work out between 45 minutes and an hour after I eat. Sorry, this is like completely not related, but it goes off, I set it for like half an hour after I take my last bite. I'm kind of particular when it comes to that. Where was I? Posing. Yeah, again, you don't want to be that once on stage doing the wrong thing, and the judges will call you out. So they will tell you to stand up straight if you're sticking your butt out too much, or if you're turned too much and they can't see your number on your hip, they will call your number out, and it is a little embarrassing. So don't let that happen. I made a little list so I have to remember things. Another kind of funny, gross one, if you will, when you get your tan, if you go with the ladies who do it, they'll give you a pee cup. So anytime you pee from when you get your tan to when you are done competing, every time you pee in a cup. You hold it down there and you pee in the cup. And the purpose of that is so you don't get dribbles of pee on your leg that will smudge your tan. Yes, I mean, you see everything on stage, so, yeah, it's important. It does happen, and there are tons of lovely ladies backstage that have tan, to touch you up if it happens, and people will double check you before you go out on stage, so just a precaution. Also, there's ladies backstage too that will gloss you up, so you have your 2 coats of tan, and then maybe like 15 minutes before you go on stage they put another like glossy coat on. It's just like glaze, they call it. So again, there's people backstage that help you with that as well. Another funny thing is once you get your tan, do not put deodorant on. The solution in the tan and the deodorant, when they mix, it'll make your skin green, like a dark green color. So don't wear deodorant, as gross as that may be, and it does stink backstage. No one's wearing deodorant, and you can just imagine what a bunch of sweaty, adrenaline high people in this small, warm space. It's not as glamorous as it looks. Okay, before my very first competition, I read a ton of books and articles on kind of like what to expect. I mean, it's nerve-wracking. That's why I think this is a great video, because you really don't know what to expect. But one quote, or not really a quote, but a thing that I read that really stuck with me was, don't complain when you're backstage. Don't complain that you're hungry, thirsty, blah, blah, blah. Everyone is in the same boat, so just don't do it. I mean, you're all going through it together. You've all chosen to do it, so embrace it. It's just part of the sport. So, yeah, stay tough back there. Don't be one of those girls that is complaining. And, yeah, it's not cool. Just have fun. The next thing, have fun. You guys have all worked so hard to be here. You've prepped for, gosh, anywhere from 12 weeks to 2 years. Like, just enjoy it. Everyone is a winner back there. You are probably in the best shape of your life. Maybe the best shape you'll ever be in your whole life. So just have fun. Embrace the moment. Take tons of pictures. Get to know other people. I mean, like a lot of my friends are now super into fitness. I mean, if this becomes your passion, you want to hang out with people that are into it too, understand what you're doing. So just have fun, no drama. I mean, yeah. Okay, one more thing. Oh, 2 more things. Mirror space is generally very limited backstage. Just picture a room full of, it could be like 200 girls, and there's like 3 mirrors. Like, need I say more? All fighting over it. Everyone wants to touch up their makeup or their hair or get one more little posing session in. So it doesn't hurt to pack your own mirror, like as crazy as that sounds. And also pack a blanket just to sit on. I like that, to hang out, rest your legs, put your legs up. Okay, one last thing, and this is so important, which I didn't really implement into my first few, competitions, but now as a trainer, I've kind of learned how to cope with this better, I guess you could say, or how to deal with it, or the science behind it. But have a plan post-show. Plan it out 2 weeks before your competition. If you're doing 5 mornings of cardio leading up to the show, the week after the show, don't do nothing. You're going to rebound and you're going to get so unhappy with yourself. Maybe cut it back to 3 mornings a week, but just don't cut it cold turkey. Like, your body is just going to be like up, down, all around. It's not going to know what to do. So that's just one example for cardio. I mean, yes, take the day off after. Enjoy what you want. I mean, relax, don't go to the gym. Some people say take a whole week off after. I've done that before and it was fine, but that's not smart for everyone. Like, if you're eating a ton of crap and putting it in your body, you need to go burn some of that off. Like, or you're gonna rebound and gain 20, 30 pounds and be miserable. So, have a plan. Talk with your trainer or your coach. Slowly add back in calories. I'm sure a lot of you've heard of reverse dieting, which is what I like to do. So it's slowly adding back in carbs, building back up your calorie intake each week, monitoring it. If you're okay, like, add a little bit more in. But that is so important, I think, just because people talk about, like, post-competition blues or syndrome, and it's true. You've put so much time, money, it's an expensive sport, energy into this one day, and then it happens, and then it's over, and you're like, what, like, you've been probably on a regimented diet, like, telling you what to eat every day, or what to train, and then it's like, what do I do? So I can't stress that one enough. I think that's very important, and definitely something that I'm already thinking about. So that's all I have today. I think this is going to be my whole vlog today. So I'm going to train. I need to get going. I'm going to train legs today, and it is March 5th. I'm almost 10 weeks away from my show, so let me know. Please like, subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see next. Alright, have a good day.